Hello, Family Heritage. This is Jose Arona from San Antonio, Texas, as well as
Jodi Penrod.
from San Antonio, Texas, and we've been asked to speak to you about how to finish strong for the Growmore, the final Growmore of 2014. And I couldn't think of a better person to share a message with you. This is Jodi Penrod. She's been with us for about 4.5 months, guys, and she's an up and coming superstar. She knows this business inside and out, and she's going to share with you a few key ideas on how to finish 2014 strong and set yourself up for a phenomenal 2014. So, Jodi?
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for having me share this information. This is stuff that I've actually used in my own life, and I can honestly say that it works every single time. I shared with Jose one of my favorite movies of all time is a movie called Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone. I love him. I love the characters he plays. But in the movie, he's got a lot of challenges and a lot of things that he's up against, and he's doing some things to help his family and to help himself, and he chooses to use arm wrestling as his tactic of overcoming some obstacles. And he does one key thing whenever he's wrestling, and that is he takes his hat, and when it's time to get down to business, he just switches it and turns it around to the back. And he talks about it in a little interview that they did about the movie, and they ask him about it, and he says, it's just a time when I flip the switch. What it means is it's time to get down to business, and it's something that I've leaned on over and over again in my life. Whenever it's time to get down to business, it's just you got to turn that hat around backwards. It's time to flip the switch, and so it's 2014. We're nearing the end of the year, and honestly, for a lot of us, we want to end strong. There's a lot that we want to accomplish, and maybe we haven't gotten there, or we feel like we're not on target. So right now, it's just time for us to, flip the switch. It's time for us to turn our hat around and to get down to business. And three things that I like to focus on whenever it's down to the wire, it's time to really, do what you got to do is right now we're in a season of celebrating Thanksgiving and the holidays that are coming, and so this is so perfect for me to talk about this because I really believe it's key. People who operate at a high level, they know that giving thanks and being grateful is key to success. So those people will be grateful and show an attitude of gratitude for things that other people take for granted. And so I am really careful to start my day giving thanks for things, even small things, just the little things, because it sets your day up for success. And so, I would encourage you, whatever it is that you've been complaining about or that you're not happy with, whether it's at home or in your business, find a way to be thankful for something small and start doing that. I promise you it will make such a big difference. And so the other thing that I like to look at is, what are my beliefs going into the end of the year? A lot of people will slow down, and they believe that everybody else is in a mood and a mode of slowing down. They're not going to spend, they don't want to do more. And the truth is that because it's the end of the year, most businesses who know what's going on capitalize on the fact that this is when people are the most generous. This is when people are looking to spend, they're looking to give, they want to be with their families. All of these things are really important to a lot of key businesses because this is when they make the most money. This is when they see the biggest sale. This is when they see the biggest growth. And in fact, a lot of people are looking for change right now. The end of the year is coming, and they've worked a whole year at the job that they're at or whatever it may be, and they're looking for change. So what is your belief? I could give you strategy all day long on make a list, call these folks, follow up, do all these things, but if your belief is not where it needs to be, it won't matter what kind of strategy you get. You've got to have the right belief. If your belief is it's time to slow down, guess what? That's what's going to happen. If your belief is, you know what, lots of other people are capitalizing on this time of year, they're growing, it's time for me to grow too. You can grow your team, your finances, your sales, you can grow anything during this time. And then finally, what is your objective? Do you have one? Have you set out your goal for this quarter, for this year? Did you set one out at the beginning of the year? Are you anywhere close to it? If you haven't done that, get an objective. Make it something that you can really believe in. Start there, but get an objective and make sure you have a plan. Having a plan is just key to an objective being accomplished. So start somewhere. Don't worry about all the other details. Get a plan. I will tell you right now that if you work on those three things, getting a plan and putting in place, you will be successful. You'll see success during this Grow More and the rest of the year. And I told Jose, I said, one of the things I thought about was they ask, how do you eat an elephant? And you eat an elephant one bite at a time. So these are things that you need to be doing every day. And the way that you finish strong for 2014 is you finish strong every single day. End your day well. Be happy about the results that you've had for the day. And that's what I can share.
I'm so happy.